Hey everybody, today we're going to do a really fun project. We are going to make our own little book. It's a fully functional book, and I'm going to teach you guys how to make this. We're going to be mixing a couple of the projects we've been working on already. So we're going to combine our little clay companions, and we're going to write a story about our clay companions and remember the home that we created for them. This way. The home that we created for them. So you can keep them near you while you are working to help inspire your story. So what you're going to need today is, well, don't forget to put up your sign for your art studio space and keep your inspiration somewhere where your clay companion and their home can inspire your story. And we're also, to actually do the book, to do our happy little book, we're going to need some construction paper. You can choose, you only need one of these that we've provided you. It's a half a sheet of paper, of construction paper, something that will show up with marker, because we're also going to use markers to decorate and illustrate or draw the pictures in our book. We're going to need, for one book, we have paper, 2 full sheets of this white drawing paper. 2 full sheets. Okay. And then we're also going to need, if you have it in your home, this is a mini stapler. You can use a regular size stapler, but if you don't have a stapler, we do have the glue sticks, and you can use your glue sticks instead of the stapler. Okay, and also another thing I suggest is using a pencil if you want to draw in some pictures and you want to erase anything. So when you use your marker on top of the drawing, you don't have to worry about erasing marker, because you can't, but you can erase pencil. So I like to use pencil first. Okay, so let's get started. First, we're going to choose the color of our book cover. I really like this color, so I'm just going to use it. Oh, and one more thing you are going to need, if you have it, if you can have a parent help you, we have scissors that we're going to need to sort of trim our book edge. Okay, and if you don't have that, that's also fine. There are some really different books out there. It doesn't have to be a perfect edge. Anyway, so let's start. We're going to take our 2 sheets of paper. We're going to fold our sheets of paper in half. And you're going to do that the long way. All right. And then along the open end, keep that open, and then along the folded end, you're gonna fold that in half again. So folding that in half. Okay. There we go. So this is the inside of your book. We're gonna have to trim some edges too. And then we have our construction paper. And what we're going to do is fold our construction paper over our white paper. And you want to have that folded edge, if you can see, the folded edge as the spine of the book. So the folded edge from the spine of the book. And if this makes no sense, just smile and nod. It'll be okay. We're gonna cut around it anyway. So fold your cover along the spine. Okay, so now our edges, they're not perfect. That's okay. We're gonna trim them up. And even if you don't have scissors, that's okay too. Okay. So now we're gonna take our stapler. And you're going to staple really, really close to the edge. And we will do 3 staples. One at the top, one at the bottom, and one in the middle. So you have 3 staples. Top, bottom, middle. All right. So now you already have a book. Okay? So we want to be able to open all the pages as well as we can. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my scissors, and definitely have a parent help you with this. I'm just going to trim our edges. And it does take a little bit to make them straight, but if they're not, it's okay. Don't get too perfect about your edges. Don't worry if they're not perfectly straight. Just as long as you can open your book, that's all that matters. Okay, so I have my example here. We're gonna start with the title. And with the title, you can have, you know, pictures and illustrations on the cover. But the most important thing is the title, and also the author and illustrator. You definitely want to take credit for your work. So I'm going to find a marker that I want to use. I'll probably start decorating my cover a little bit differently. And then I'm going to do my story about my clay companion. And I'll call it The Cat's Cradle. And remember, you can use pencil first. If you don't want to go in with marker right away. You could even outline the letters. sometimes outlining the letters makes them look a lot neater. So I have my title, and now maybe I'll do like a little illustration. Maybe I'll do just like some paws. That'll be my little illustration. And then I want to add who it's by. It's by me. I'm the author and I'm the illustrator. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say written and illustrated by Robin Levine. That's my name. Gotta add a D. Oops. And you don't have to do your name. You don't even have to do your full name, your real name. You could do your, it's called a pseudonym. So sometimes writers have fake names that they put on their books when they write. So we can start on the inside. The first page is called the title page. You're always going to just rewrite the title on the first page. Then you write by. If you don't want anyone to copy your artwork, then you can do a little C with a circle on it, which means copyright. Nobody can steal your work. All right. So we can start writing, we can start illustrating. So I'll probably just start writing. Once upon a time, there was a magic cat. He lived in a magic forest. It's always good to check how many pages you have left. 1, 2, 3, 4. His best she was only able to visit in her dreams. They would play in the forest, eat snacks, and have a great time. And then on the last page, you could just write the end, because that's the end of your book. So what I'll just do, I have my book. I can start with my illustrations and just start drawing them in. So once upon a time there was a magic cat. So I'll just draw my little cat. So you see the cat. So how do we know he's magic? Maybe I'll add a magic hat, like a wizard's hat. And like a crystal ball. And like a little wand. So once you're done with your drawings, then you could start coloring everything in. A really special hint is if you start with all the color first and you outline in black last, it really helps. So again, doing the outline last really helps. Oh yeah, we gotta add a little smile. And once you're done with your illustration, then you can type in your words or write in your words. So that's it. You have your book, and you can work on your books throughout the entire week, the entire month, your entire life, however long you want to work on them. And you can make a bunch of books. Don't just stop with one. Make as many books as you want. But don't forget to always write your name on them. You can also, on the title page, write the year that you did it. 2020. I hope you guys enjoyed making books today. And don't forget those major questions. How do you feel before making art? How do you feel after making art? What inspires you to make art? And also, this week in particular, we made some books, and these books are the most unique books in the world. Nobody can recreate exactly what you did. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week's class. I will see you next week, and I hope you guys are well. Bye.